Morning, Matt. How are
Morning,
you?
mate. How are you? You good?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Welcome everyone to our Tuesday, the 1st of October, quick currency update. It's been pretty flat overnight after we had a chat yesterday about a couple of announcements coming out. So yeah, a bit of a flat overnight. I don't know if you caught that, Matt, but yeah, not much really happened.
No, you're spot on, mate. I, like you, had a quick look this morning. I think today we probably just focus on a couple of key currencies that are probably relevant to us right now. So why don't we just have a chat around the euro and then the New Zealand dollar and the what's occurring in both of those at the moment against the Aussie dollar?
Yeah, definitely. So we did touch on the euro yesterday, which was sitting up and around that 62 cent mark, which, as I said, I think we said yesterday, outside of a brief period around July, it's the highest it's been since, for give or take, March 2023, so 18 months or so. So it has overnight not really done much, but I'll just share my screen with you quickly. Yeah, so we've got the euro here sitting. Yesterday, as I said, didn't do too much. It sort of moved about 0.5%. So give or take on an average day, you'll see currencies move 0.5%, just in general movement within 0.5%. And that's with no major news coming out. So far today, nothing's happened, but the key we were kind of sort of going to look at there was, and I'll bring up the charts in regards to what was happening. So today, the reason we're looking at the Aussie is we've got retail sales coming out at 11:30 today in Australia. So the forecast is for a 0.4% increase, which will be a big jump from the previous, which was basically flat. So this will be interesting. It's an orange tier announcement, but it does just give us a bit of a snapshot of the health of the economy and where that could potentially push inflation if retail sales are still up. So around 11:30, I'd be looking at sort of what's happening there in regards to the Aussie dollar. Now against the euro, I'll just flick back to the euro there. Yeah, we're sitting there 62 cents. If we can hold that, as we were saying yesterday, we're in a bit of an uptrend. If we can hold above 62 now and we get some good news today, potentially we could retest these highs in the next day or two around that 62.40. Then you're looking at 18-month highs. So if you're holding Aussie, buying euro, now is a particularly good time to take advantage of that. The other one we were going to touch on quickly was Aussie New Zealand. Now, the reason I thought I'd have a quick look at that, and I'll bring this up here, is it's been falling. So we're up at $1.11, a month or two ago, and it's just been in this little slight downtrend. Hit a low about a month ago at $1.07 or $1.08, but we've come back up now, and these two sort of trend lines that we follow, or that I follow on a daily basis, it's just started to go a little bit sideways. And then today we've had a bit of an increase to start the day. So the fact that it's held around that $1.08, $1.09 level shows that it might be an area of support there, and potentially we could push up again. The Aussie New Zealand, if you look back, and I'll look here at a 5-year view of it, like a weekly view over the past couple of years, it's generally sat between 106 and 110, 111 for the past 2 years. Very range bound. Aussie New Zealand, it sort of it does move like that. It has for a very long time. So anytime you're above that 108, especially 110, we'd like to say that's a decent time to be transferring money from Australia to New Zealand. Obviously, when we go the other way, if we're dropping back low here, $5, $6, great time to bring money back from New Zealand over here. But that's the sort of two key things for today: the news around the retail sales. And then later this afternoon, we've got the CPI figures coming out of the Eurozone around about 5:30 or 6:30 this evening. So that'll obviously affect the euro. So whether it's Aussie euro or we've got some clients that are euro US, that's the other one that'll be key there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Outside of that, there's obviously a lot of geopolitical tensions and issues going on at the moment between Israel and Lebanon. There's a lot of bombing going on, which it's really, really unfortunate. But what it does is it creates uncertainty in the market. So when these large, world and political events go on, it does create uncertainty. And as horrible as it is for the people living there, it does have a knock-on effect to everyone and markets worldwide.
No, 100%, mate. I guess we'll just track those over the next couple of days and see what's occurring. I think you're right. Those those forecasts that are coming out both today and later on this week will have an impact either way on the currencies. It's a great time for us and also our clients that are looking at moves to just keep a cursory eye on it and then come back to us based on the levels that we're looking at.
Yeah, definitely, and sitting down and working out a plan. We've got a LinkedIn post coming out this afternoon, which talks about that. It's currency transfers or currency management plan. And I think there's a big difference, as you'll see if you read the post later. International money transfers can be done in hundreds of different ways. You can send money, via your phone, via your bank, via an app. Ring someone. It can be done a lot of different ways. Currency management plan, very different thing. And as that's the area that we're most passionate is can we help protect your earnings, over the period of your career, or even over the period of, a 3 to 6 month contract that you might take up. So yeah, very key. Reach out to us if you do want to sit down and discuss areas of interest or what you're looking at, or you just want to forward plan for the next couple of months in regards to earning money overseas. Matt and I'd be happy to have a chat with you.
Definitely, mate.
Excellent. Well, everyone have a great day, and if we need anything at all, feel free to reach out.
Thanks, Chris.